Hello, everybody. So, lucky me, I get to be the first presenter. Ta-da! I was not excited to be the first presenter. That was not my first choice. But, funny enough, my first choice was the topic. It was for chapter 4. I read through it the other day to kind of, see what I'd be dealing with. Oh, emotional intelligence, attitudes, and happiness. This chapter is right up my alley. I am constantly happy. I always have a great attitude. I mean, if someone steals my coffee, then we might have some discussions. I don't know how to approach this video presentation. I don't know if I'm the only one that I didn't quite see that it was assigned. There's still a lot of different things that I'm still trying to figure out with the sites, and some stuff you can see and you can't, and it's a lot. So, I did pick this one, which is good. I like being happy. I have lots of happy experiences. My brain isn't going to let me pinpoint things because I don't know, it's not letting me. So there are a few examples in the book that I do like. Moments in the book where different, I'm going to stumble so many times. It'll probably help me with a whole 10-minute video. Different aspects of work with happiness and going the extra mile, or the different little quizzes that were in the book, which I love the little quizzes. I think those are just like fun little okay. I work at Pain of Interest, which if you're here local in Red Deer, it's sort of like Hot Pot Studios, Color Me Mine. It's kind of the same aspect, but we're just a little bit more bubblier, and because it's got me. I love it there, and I love my job so much that sometimes I take it a step forward. So when I go to work, I love being absorbed by it, whether that be I went and bought a bunch of new clothes that were full of paint splash because I work at a paint artistically creative bubble, and I love my little art bubble there. So it just brings out that extra energy that I have, and my coworkers love it, and they always think it's hilarious, and our customers always love it, and they're like, you go that extra mile, and I do sometimes go that little extra mile, but at the same time, it's like, I love it. It's like I have work clothes. So for some, if you've been a stay-at-home mom, it is very exciting when you get to go back to work and you get to have work clothes. Being stay-at-home mom for the last 13 years, I didn't have work clothes. I had different shades and stretchiness of pajama pants. It was glorious. Also, can't wear pajamas to work unless, I can convince them, like the schools do, pajama day or crazy hair day. I'm in. Happiness for me is in multiple different ways. I have moments where I can turn a negative into a positive, which has been very helpful throughout my life. I've been able to help family and friends with that, which is great. I definitely would not go into therapy line of work as much as I love to help the people around me, and I do have certain traits that would be good for that. I don't have enough energy for that. Plus, I do tend to hold on to it. So for me, different little things definitely make me happy. I have moments where painting at work makes me happy. Going to work makes me happy. I love coming home. I love having my own place. Oh my goody gumdrops. Seriously? Chef's kiss. I get to almost decorate any way I like to. I do rent, so there are some limits. As you can see, I do like plants and coffee. Everything, one way or another, is splashed that way. So with the video, how somebody's supposed to make it 10 minutes long, I am intrigued to see everybody else's videos just to watch you not leave me in the dust, but I hope you succeed better. It's, we learn from watching other people. I had to learn to watch myself, and it is very weird seeing myself staring back at me. It's kind of weird. Just a little bit. Okay. So I do know that we're not necessarily talking about the book and the summary. Between all of my other assignments and this course and everything like that, I'm just going to use it as a reference and then base it on my experiences. So again, I got chapter 4, emotional intelligence, attitudes, and happiness. I think it's a really good chapter. I did have a harder time reading it because of the fact that my bubble brain was confused because of how I perceive things. So a lot of it just kind of made sense to me, and it was like, wait, I guess not everybody thinks that way. And I do tend to forget about that sometimes when it's like not everybody can turn a positive or a negative into a positive, or switch it around. It's kind of all over the place. Okay, let's see what I can find here. So I don't know if you guys looked at chapter 4 yet. They do have the human relations self-assessment quiz. That was almost a tongue twister. I'm sorry. I scored in 1825 points, which is you have a strong tendency toward displaying positive, organized citizenship behavior. Your initiative and other proactive behavior will probably be an asset in your career. It is. And it is also in my career, in my life, in my family, being overly positive, even when I'm cleaning. I'm not gonna lie, I really like cleaning, except for dishes. Anyone wants to trade? I'll do your laundry, you do my dishes. I am so up for the trade. So I like being positive. I couldn't imagine any other way. I've been around negative influences, and even in the workplace before, it can make or break your mood. So, waking up on the wrong side of the bed, I will choose to have a cup of coffee, think about where my mood's at, and maybe if I can, I'll have a nap and restart. So different things like that. Cooperating, working with my team. I love it. I love helping individuals. I also like to know that I know things. It's kind of exciting, and I like it when it just kind of happens. There's those moments where I didn't realize that I could do it until being faced with a problem that needed to be fixed. There's been times where my dryer kaputted on me and I refused, so I fixed it. There was a time where my neighbor downstairs, their fire alarm needed to be replaced, and more than just the battery. I had to take it out and wire in a new one. I'm pretty much good with my hands, which is weird because it's not like I was taught to be, but I can be handy when I need to be. I like showing my kids that I can do that too. It's very, very helpful. I've hit that 10-minute mark. It's weird. I think I've mostly just rambled. I'm very sorry. I don't know where or what to talk about. The chapter talks about, different key points to being happiness, how it affects work and your life, doing different things, appreciating. Again, like I said, I struggle pinpointing different things because it's just what I do. So for me, it's kind of like second nature, right? So whereas, somebody might hold the door open for others might not, right? I won't wait 5 minutes for you to get to the door because I probably am busy and have to run home and do homework or be with the kids, or I'm late for work, or who knows. There's so many different things. So yeah, it is. I'm gonna die now. I need to drink water.